we're doing a story on early voting here in Kansas, and this is my setup. Got my lights going. Ooh, my lens looks dirty. Look at the pretty patriotic display they have out here. Wow. Ooh-ah. With the sunrise in the background, just barely starting. But this is where we are. It's my light and my aperture light over there. Johnson County Election Office in the sunrise. It's pretty. We are sassified. This morning, I was going to say for my last shoot, but I'm not going to say that because I'm on call this week. I may get called in tomorrow or Sunday, I never know. But this morning finds me in Liberty doing a story with the Clay County Sheriff's Department here. There's a lot of traffic here in Liberty. But you can see the clear blue sky, and the temperature is, well, the car says 59, but it feels a little cooler than that. Maybe about 55. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Let's go find some parking in Liberty. Where I was parked is like, I think it's a place they actually want to keep open there. I didn't read the signs closely, but it said something like temporary parking, or, so. And, I see spots over there on the square here, and there's a spot right there. There's this spot right there next to where that guy was going to park, and he's going to go park in the sun. I'm going to park in the shade because it is warming up a little. So, alrighty then. Let's walk. Liberty, Missouri, Basement Books. Huh. It's turning into a beautiful day. I'm going to go on past the Jesse James Bank here. No, Jesse James never owned a bank. He robbed a bank, and this was one of them. He robbed a lot of banks. Something about being a disgruntled soldier on the losing side. Yeah, there's something here I can't have. Pie. But maybe someday I get to try it. There used to be a coffee house in that house. And I went there once, but I could never really figure out their hours, so I think maybe they may have no longer be there, or they've turned into the pie place. Who knows? Love the round turret on that house. There's a coffee house over there, and I believe they have a Jeebus flavor. It's Holy Grounds is what it's called. And I guess to each his own. But to me, coffee houses are more of a place of open discussion and welcoming to everyone. And it doesn't quite fit the bill with a coffee house with a religious theme. Doesn't matter what religion it is. But like I say, to each his own. It's not my cup of tea or coffee. Over there is a historic Liberty jail, and I believe the actual jail is inside that building. And It's a little bit of irony in a place called a Liberty Jail. And this is run by the Mormon Church, I believe Mormon Church. And the reason it's part of their history is because their leader was put in that jail. What was his name? Joseph Smith. Nice view of the square from here. Whoa, that thing scared me for a second there. I thought he was going to jump out at me. Nope, it's a mannequin. Huh, look at this little place. I never noticed it before. Oop, the second alien looking thingy I've seen here. I'm sensing a theme. I'm gonna pay the tea shop a visit here. Support local business. Got my tea. Man, that place makes me reminiscent of the tea house. I miss that place. And fall puts me in the mood for cozy little places and tea. And so I hope this fits the bill. Look at this old town block. If you can get it with it not being super backlit. There we go, getting that shadow. Beautiful. Clay County Courthouse. So let's wind the clock. Or if we're going counterclockwise, does that mean we're unwinding the clock? Now, do you wind the clock in a car or do you wind the clock in a by walking? I think winding the clock is usually done by car. People like to cruise in America, and they cruise the town square, mainly teenagers.
117, I have Marcia Bergman on the phone reference to a buoy inspection.
Here's where the Ethan Allen building used to be. It collapsed, and the building next door is in not great shape either. Oh, good. There was a trooper they were worried about. He was meeting up with an armed suspect and he wasn't answering his radio, so he's fine.
3468 GOA. Box 35 in service. San Joseph 187 1018. Dispatch 107, come in.
Beautiful downtown, especially in the fall. Fall makes me want to come to places like this. I'm going to go around one more time because I want to exit on the north side. Let's not run over the person here. I love the way this camera is handling shooting into the sun, but still you can see detail on the buildings. If we're going to go this way, why don't we go a little further along and see a little more?
Backing route to your area, and you can head towards the Hager House, which is at 20911 West 153rd Street, Olathe, Fall.
Beautiful downtown. Very charming. This is the best of America, really. And people should be proud of it. And unfortunately, there's too many places. It's this fair trade place. Mary Hands Fair Trade.
788, Lee Summit, Illinois operator.
Many hands. It's a like a craft store. Just finishing my thought, people should be proud of a town like this and preserve it. In too many places, they've been allowed to destroy, demolish, abandon their downtown, and
December 2027.
you can't get it back once it's gone. You can only look at pictures and wish it was still here. And the pictures do not do it justice or show you exactly what it's like. We have a bad history in America of
5235.
tearing down long-lasting things for temporary, latest, greatest things that don't last very long. Oftentimes, it has to do with the automobile and greed. Go through some of these neighborhoods too, because I mean, look at the trees.
Could you possibly come into the comm center for a moment?
I can roll the window down just a little bit so we can hear something other than the scanner. And there's a lot of beautiful old homes. Some of these homes date back to the Civil War and before. This town is pre-Civil War. There's a road that runs from here to Fort Leavenworth. And Fort Leavenworth was established way before the Civil War. And there's a lot of people who come in and they restore a lot of these homes. Take a lot of pride in it. Of course, I've got a tailgater, and you know that always makes things not fun. Make sure they know that I don't have a stop sign. Make sure I have the right of way. And now we have a lane this tailgater can pass.
Number 52, Surrey Apartment 308. There'll be a home nurse on scene. Male patient fallen and needs transfer to the hospital. They call 431 431. Engine 2 en route.
And that's pretty much it for Liberty. And you kind of get into more, I mean, the whole town is pretty charming, but you get into more of the more modern neighborhoods. And so we'll end it here. I'm enjoying my tea. Drinking the upset tummy tea. It's kind of a mix of things, including mint tea. So, tea.